Welcome back to another tier list on the channel, and today we are just going to do a mix of British things for England. Yeah, British things, but then obviously they're from England. So whoever made this must be English, but we are classing British as English. So yeah, hopefully you enjoy this tier list. I'm not too sure we're going to go over it, so I'm going to leave the categories as they absolutely are. I'm going to take them for what they should be. So let's jump into this and see how we get on with this tier list. If you did like this, don't forget to hit a like on the video for me, and let me know of any other tier lists you'd like me to do in the comments section down below. But without further ado, let's get into the video. Let's take my glasses off. They're dirty. Glasses, where are they going in the tier list? So yes, British things. So what we're looking at here then, huh? So first things first, a cup of tea, I believe that must be. Gotta be tea, right? Is it tea? I mean, I don't understand what the... Is it flavoured tea or something? Nah, that's a cup of tea, because there's no other cup of tea. Yeah, cup of tea, there we go. Cup of tea, proper banging. I can't say bosh, because I do love a cup of tea. I love a cup of Earl Grey, but in terms of bosh... Yeah, it is. What am I talking about? I love a cup of tea, especially at work. I don't generally drink tea as much at home, but I do love a cup of tea. And this next one must be a Sunday roast. Oh my god, mate. Sunday roast. So if you're not from the UK, you probably don't have a Sunday roast, so it's not something you're familiar with, but it's basically a plate of vegetables with meat. Then you've got mashed potato, you get a Yorkshire pudding. If you've never had a Yorkshire pudding, right, and you're not from the UK, go ahead and look for a recipe for a Yorkshire pudding and make it. Unbelievable, right? You got to have it with like gravy and mashed potato and stuff. You can't put some sausages in it if you want. Totally odd. Absolutely unreal. Absolute party piece, mate. If you're from another country, people say British food's bad. Try a Sunday dinner and a Yorkshire pudding, and you will eat your words after you've eaten the Yorkshire pudding. So Sunday roast, that is a bosh, mate. Do you know what? I'm gonna move tea down because I do love a cup of tea, but it's not the same category as a Sunday roast. Nowhere near. Vapes, I don't vape, so what a load. Not a load of rubbish. Not in the bin, because people still have them. Vapes, I'm sure, you know, I used to smoke. I don't smoke anymore, but I used to smoke, so vapes are kind of an alternative fad. But these crappy little colourful ones, load of rubbish, mate. A good vape, proper vape, alright, innit, whatever. But these rubbish little rainbow ones, get in the bloody bin, mate. What a load of rubbish. I say get in the bin, I should just put them in the bin. But yeah, what a load of rubbish, man. Vapes. Gordon Ramsay? Well, I can tell you right now, he's not English. I'm sure he's Scottish. He sounds, doesn't he, Gordon? Sort of a national treasure, I guess. He puts it on a little bit. I'm sure if he was here right now, he'd be shouting at me, telling me I'm a useless idiot sandwich. So in terms of his older stuff, yeah, it was funny. Now I think he's gone a bit like rage baity. And also when you look back at some of his stuff, it looks kind of set up. So he's all right. He's all right. So yeah, we'll stick him in all right in it. In it. It's in the word in it, right? I used to say this all the time when I was a kid. Or is that just like British flag? Nah, it's just the word phrase in it. I used to say it all the time when I was a kid. You don't really hear people saying it now, I don't think. I say in it constantly. In it, you know what I mean, bruv? But it's not really a northern thing. Since I moved back up north, we don't really say in it. So it's all right in it. Fitting right. It fits in that category. All right in it. Better than Gordon Ramsay. Gordon, you're worse than a word, mate. Lucozade orange. Sorry, mate. If you were Lucozade red, you'd be going straight up the top in the bosh. But you're a Lucozade orange, so not sure about that one, mate. Not sure about that one. Britain's Got Talent. Used to be actually. I used to like Britain's Got Talent. I used to like the X Factor. I used to like Pop Idol. But as I've got, Britain's Got Talent's definitely the worst one because there's so much trash on there, mate. There's so much garbage on it, and like it's so staged, and everyone's got a bloody sob story. It's like, oh, poor me. Like, I've struggled so hard in life, and now I've got this opportunity to do this. It's like, you You know what I mean? Like, you've always got to have a sob story. We've all suffered in life. We've all gone through different things, but we don't use it as an excuse to kind of try and achieve better, you know what I mean? So Britain's Got Talent, in the bin. I've had enough of it. I've had enough at this point in my life. Like, honestly, I'd rather suck on all 5 of them vapes at once, than sit and watch an episode of Britain's Got Talent. I genuinely. Trains. I mean, they're good, they're useful for transport, spoken like a true dad, but they're too expensive in this country. Honestly, well expensive to travel on train. And for that reason, what a load of rubbish, mate. Network, National Rail, just way too expensive. Trains themselves, absolutely fine. I mean, the first railway was actually built near where I live, between here and another town near where I live. And so it's this kind of a northern thing, but they're just too expensive, so that's why they're running what a load of rubbish. Train itself, fine, but price, bin. Better than a vape though, right? Better than a vape. Multi-coloured vape, to be precise. When everyone goes way. Yeah, it's kind of British. Actually funny because it normally happens when someone like drops a pint in a pub, or someone does something stupid, and it's a harmless way. It's not like it's not to make anyone feel bad. It's kind of just like yeah, it's just one of them things, I suppose. I didn't know it was only British people who did it, but yeah, that'll go in a proper banging, I suppose, because it's just funny. We love that sort of humour. Is this a Tesco meal deal? Now, they would be proper banging if you went back a year ago, but the price just keeps creeping up on a Tesco's meal deal, and it's getting a bit too pricey for my liking, so it's going all right in it. Always good stop for a bit of lunch. Meal deal, very bang average. But yeah, Lucozade, mate. Honestly, if that was Lucozade Red, it'd be up there. For that reason, it's gone above Gordon Ramsay. And in it, it's just a phrase. That's going to go down as well. Yeah, I feel a bit happier about that. So that's just a phrase, mate. He's just an idiot. And Lucasade's, if the red's amazing, the orange drags it down, to be honest, but it's still good. Doctor Who. Old Doctor Who, never seen it. Newer Doctor Who, didn't mind it. With David Tennant, I liked it. Matt Smith, I liked it. Since then, not liked it as much. Pretty boring. Before then, wasn't great. It's alright. Just because David Tennant kind of saved it. So the Scottish Doctor, shout out David Tennant, the Scotsman. You saved Doctor Who. And Matt Smith, actually, to be fair, you've done a bloody brilliant job. Fish and chips. Now, controversial one, but I'm not a huge fan of fish and chips. I always prefer battered sausage and chips. Fish and chips, not for me. Battered sausage and chips, yes please. And salt and vinegar only. That's got no gravy or curry on. Perfect, just how I like it. So yeah, proper banging. Chip shop is banging. Fish and chips, not necessarily, but chip shop, yes. Where everyone goes way, it's better than that, but not as good as a cup of tea. Not as good. Do you know what? Get back up there, cup of tea. Why are you even in that section? Beans on toast. One of Jacob's favourite dishes, staple of his diet. You ask Jacob to make something for his tea, it's going to be beans on toast or a pat lunch or super noodles. Beans on toast, it's good. It is actually good. I'm surprised other parts of the world don't eat beans on toast. It's actually underrated, if anything. So if you've not tried beans on toast, it's a kind of baked beans with like tomato baked beans, and you just put them on some toast. You can butter the toast if you want. You don't have to butter the toast. I don't personally butter the toast because I'm a wrong'un, but it's good. It's good. We'll say all right, innit? I can't say it's proper banging because it's not. A bloody pint, mate. Bosh. A nice pint of lager in a pub, mate. Look at that. It's a cold one. Nice day in the pub. Cheers, everybody. Bosh, top of the list. Thanks very much. Mental thing I find is I struggle to drink water, so I've got this massive bottle. It's empty. Massive bottle of water to try and help me stay hydrated, but I could drink pint after pint after pint when you go out on a night out. Once you get that feeling, you get that buzz. But I've never been able to drink that much water in my life. Honestly, I tried drinking loads of water before and I got a massive headache. You can drown yourself, can't you, drink too much water? How do I not drown myself drinking pints? Mad. Greggs. Well expensive, but well worth it on occasions. You'll need to go to the ones that aren't at like a service station because they're even more expensive. The normal ones, not as expensive. It's definitely going to go proper banging. Can't knock a Greggs at all. It's up there. If you've never been to the UK, get yourself to a Greggs if you do ever come. And yeah, so football, just football in general. Well, I can tell you right now, football and beer go hand in hand with the two best things in this country. These three things combined, and arguably that as well, are just the best things about being British. Have some beer, watch the football, have a Sunday dinner. Thank you very much. Tea comes later, but you can have a cup of tea if you don't drink beer. Have a Sunday dinner, watch the football. Heaven. Best day ever. There you go. Said it. Am I just very English here? Very British? Pigeons. Everyone hates on a pigeon, right? But I don't mind a pigeon, right? Because I like animals. They are thick. And they are like proper greedy. And not as fast as a seagull, which I see later on the list. Because these are the fast buggers that just seem to outdo these. But I almost feel like these are I feel sorry for these ones. And I do like a pigeon. I mean, they do poo everywhere, right? And they are like vermin. But they're kind of cute. Are they better than beans on toast and a meal deal? Yeah, because they're a living thing. Proper banging. I love a pigeon. I tell you what, I love a pigeon. Alive. Better than everyone goes way. And I love a pigeon more than a Greggs. I've said it. I love a pigeon more than a Greggs. Underground, I hate it. Really good, though, in terms of transport routes. So, in terms of transport, it's a massive feat for the British. It's amazing. And I've got to respect it for that. But me, personally, I'm not a massive fan of the Underground. We'll put it up here because I do think it's really good. So, Star Mix, Haribo, they're alright, yeah. They're alright. Better than a meal deal, but nothing special. Wallace and Gromit? Not really my sort of thing, you know. Really crap, boring animated films, basically. It's gonna go in worse than a train. Worse than a train. So this is a really bad day. So you sat on a train watching Wallace and Gromit with a vape. One of these crappy vapes. That's a bad day. I mean, that's even worse, watching Britain's Got Talent with a vape on a train. Ugh. This is a really good day. Yeah, so I'm happy with what we got so far. This is all right, you know. On the Underground, eating some beans on toast, watching Doctor Who, as you do. What is this? Queuing. It's a British thing, honestly. Whoever's made this, absolutely stereotypical British, mate. But queuing, that's not for me, right? I hate queuing. Absolutely in the bin. I can't stand traffic jams. I can't stand queues. I can't stand any of that stuff. It doesn't annoy me as much as Britain's Got Talent does. But queuing's crap, mate. Anyone who likes queuing, I don't understand you. Not for me. EastEnders, it's alright. Alright. Better than Doctor Who. Better than the Underground. I can't say it's better than Lucozade because I've had a Lucozade before I've watched EastEnders. But I remember EastEnders being good. Big Ben. Old Big Ben, which is also known as Tower of Westminster, Tower of London, can't remember which one. It's alright, isn't it? Is it good? I don't know. It's alright, isn't it? Beans on toast going in there. Beans on toast better than everyone going away. No, it's not, it's worse. But, yeah, it's going there. Okay, sorry about that. Turned to a Banshee. Jaffa cakes. Oh, Jaffa cakes are good, but they are extremely overrated as well. You watch things like Snack Wars and they have Jaffa cakes. I'm like, oh, these are lovely. And they're not really. Terry's chocolate orange is superior if you like orange chocolate. But in terms of, I mean, you could eat a full case of Jaffa cakes easily, but that doesn't mean they're good. They're all right. Yeah, they're all right. They're probably on par with Lucozade, right? You have these two, orange Lucozade, orange Jaffa cake. Bad combination, actually. Terrible combination. You get a meal deal with a Jaffa cakes. Yeah, it's better than that, them two together. But at least we near that, because it goes better with that than that and that. What's this? Is this school? What was the in-betweeners? What's it, just school uniforms? School uniforms? How can I say this? Like, who cares about a school uniform? I mean, in the bin. Or what's the point? I know, actually, there's something good about it. It's kind of, to be uniforms, good. It unites people a little bit better. It looks smarter. It gets people prepared and ready. But it doesn't allow people to express their individuality. So again, it's a bit different in that regard. What else can an adult say about school uniform? I mean, I haven't worn a school uniform in years and years and years, so to me, not great. But then again, wearing a suit and stuff to look smart, it's always good. So yeah, I suppose not sure what to think about it, but it's not terrible, I guess. Top Gear, now it used to be amazing. Who's on that? That's the old school cast when it used to be really good. So that's proper banging up there. Fish and chips, pigeons, and Top Gear. Eating some fish and chips, watching Top Gear, stroking a pigeon. Seagulls, absolute beasted of the birds, always robbing your food off the little birds. You try and chuck something for a pigeon and a seagull will come along and nick it. But I bloody love a seagull, mate. They're hard as nails. I don't give a crap what anyone thinks. And it's up there with a pigeon, right? It's got to be up there with a pigeon. Again, a living thing. Got to be up there. Iron Brew. Now, if this was a list of sodas, I guess it'd be up there. Probably up there in second tier. In terms of British culture, it's good, yeah. Do I prefer an Iron Brew over Greggs? Yeah, I think I do. Do I prefer an Iron Brew over a Seagull? Never eaten one, so I don't know. And a Seagull looks like it drinks a lot of Iron Brew, if you know what I mean. Like, if you lift that Seagull's wings, he's got some tattoos on his body there. What's this? Little chavs. Little chavs with their face masks. Little face masks. They are like the scum of British society. This balaclava thing. Don't get me wrong, the attire in terms of the jacket and the trousers and that, absolutely fine. If you're wearing a mask to keep yourself warm, fine. But the people that are going around in balaclavas and stuff on bikes and trying to break into people's houses and stuff like that, they're just, there's not really much else I can say about other than in the bin. Wish they didn't exist and wish people had a little bit more about them than to gang up in these. I mean, it's okay to feel hard done to and to want to kind of cult together. It's almost how I used to do it when I was younger. You hang around with your friends, but when it comes to intimidating innocent people and causing disruption and not adding any value to anywhere, probably sit on the dole your whole life and won't get a job and will just claim for other people paying for your living and maybe shift a few bits of drugs here and there to earn a bit of extra cash. Like, you're not adding anything to the society, you're not adding anything to the country, you're not making England or Britain a great place to be. And yeah, complain about other people coming in the country which don't walk around in balaclavas and stuff like that. So, hey, if I speak, I would get in trouble. So, bottom of the pile for me, that. Crumpets. Ooh, butter on crumpets. But you buttered them the wrong way around, sir. You meant to butter them upside down. As far as I'm concerned, stick them on a plate. Don't butter the whole side, butter the other side and let it soak through the holes. Better. Just better. You get a better surface area of butter on there. But crumpets are good. If we're going in terms of food, right, crumpets are better than beans on toast. Better than Greggs. Can't be better than the living thing. I mean, they're a different sort of food. Crumpets. I actually prefer crumpets to fish and chips. Yeah, crumpets are in the Bosch category. Breakfast, crumpets and tea. Perfect. Licorice all sorts. I actually did a list for sweets and licorice all sorts were not on there. Licorice all sorts. I was thinking about these the other week, and I was thinking, I haven't had them in ages, and there's probably a reason for that, because they're not really that great, are they? They're okay, but better than Gordon Ramsay? No. Better than Uniform? No, actually. Yeah, they're down there. Absolute waffle tier when it comes to sweets, aren't they? Licorice all sorts. Not perfect. Umbrellas? Oh, how British. I do love an umbrella. I don't like it when they get caught in the wind, but I do like it when they keep me dry. So yeah, proper banging. Bosch? Do we Bosch? Bosch, mate. Absolutely fantastic piece of human engineering, an umbrella. Whoever created that is a genius. Ice cream van. When I was a kid, ice cream vans were amazing. Now they only ever seem to come around and every now and again, and I never get one, and they seem to sell a lot of tabs. And I was stuck behind one at a traffic light the other day, and someone parked on the other side of the road, got out of their car, walked over to the ice cream van. The ice cream van served them when the lights changed, and they were sat there, and we couldn't get past because the ice cream van decided to sit in the middle of the road and serve someone ice cream. So for that reason, you're going further down. I would have said proper banging, but you're going in this list now because that ice cream van. So shout out to that bell end who decided to keep us all stuck in the traffic. If you're watching this video, which I highly doubt you are a bell end. Full English breakfast. Oh, better than a crumpet. It's better than a crumpet. A full English. Could you get more English than that? Crumpet's gonna stay up there, but a full English, mate. God tier breakfast, mate. Sausages, the full shebang, mate. Sausage, bacon, beans, mushrooms, eggs. I like the egg on a toast. There's no black pudding there, which is actually a travesty. And them sausages, come to think about it, look pretty weird. It has to be a proper. I love a Lincolnshire sausage. That bacon looks pretty weird as well, actually. Who has that many tomatoes? That's not a great breakfast. I'd say it looks like it's been drawn, but an English breakfast as a whole, which we get the idea, is unbelievable. Now, in between, which is funny because I thought that's what this was at first, and I was going to say amazing. In between is one of the funniest TV programs going. It's so funny, absolutely timeless, so good, mate. It feels like one of them that we all knew one of these guys in school, we were all one of these guys in school. Would I rather have a Sunday dinner? Yeah. I'm putting in-betweens up there, in between a cup of tea and an English breakfast. Bang in the middle of British culture. These four guys must have done so well for themselves, especially in Britain, as British actors, to have been in one of the best programmes of our lifetime, which is timeless. I say that, 20 years time, I'm watching it, oh, risky. But so good, so good. Freddos, overrated if you ask me, but very good, but very overrated. People use this as a way of telling where we are at a time, you know, a part in time. So if you think, oh, how old was I when this came out? Basically, you just need to remember how much a Freddo cost. So people go on about how they remember when Freddos were 10p, and now they're like 50p or a pound or whatever, and they've got smaller, and he's skinny now, and he used to be a big fat Freddo, and now he's skinny and he's gone all woke and that. But Freddos they change through time, and it gives you a stamp into the time of your life. As a British person, we all remember how much a Freddo was when we were a kid. So for that reason, it's got to be up there. In terms of flavour, it's just chocolate. But in terms of British culture, that's got to be even higher up. It's newer than Greggs, better than Greggs in terms of what it represents. Yeah, in terms of British culture, that's got to be right up there. Top Gear maybe is a bit high, but that's just personal preference. Castles? Castles. I thought it was just me that loved castles, but obviously if this is British, then it'll just be British people that love castles. I love a castle. I'd visit castles all day long. I'd live in a castle if I could. It's just something very British about castles, isn't there? And I absolutely love them. So if that's something like Downton Abbey, then I'm an idiot, and I'll look like an idiot on this video. But if it's just representing castles, get up there, past the crumpets. Actually, they're better than the crumpet, and the crumpet's probably down here, you know. Because we've got English breakfast, we've got a breakfast thing there, and a dinner thing there. There you go. better than fish and chips, better than crumpets, and just fantastic feat of engineering. Coronation Street, better than EastEnders, worse than... I wouldn't say so. I'd say worse than EastEnders, in my personal opinion. I don't watch either, but if I was to watch one of them, I'd watch EastEnders. And I'm not even from London, I'm from the north, and still think EastEnders is probably better. But I'm sure that probably gets more viewers than EastEnders, so I'm probably wrong. Space Raiders, pickled onion. They got the right flavour on this one. How did you get the wrong flavour on the Lucozade though? But you got the right flavour on the pickled onion Space Raiders. Again, classic British. I feel like it's like a Freddo. You can kind of just compare Freddos and Space Raiders price. They're around about the same time. They've lasted the same time. It's conspiracy theory sort of. They kind of look like the same thing, but slightly skinnier on the chin. Who knows? Maybe there's a hidden message in there somewhere. Brown sauce. Very British. A lot of people have brown sauce on their breakfast. I personally only like brown sauce with like a sausage sandwich or a sausage butty or a bun, whatever you want to call it. Barn. There's loads of names, honestly. If you're not British, have a look on different names for buns in the UK and you'll get a full list of them for different parts. But in terms of what I personally prefer, I never really have brown sauce of anything. I don't feel comfortable about school uniform being in there because it just doesn't make any sense. But I don't want to put it in the bin because it has its place. But it just seems so odd compared to the rest of these. In it. You know what? It's a word I used when I was a kid. It has to be. Telephone box. That's such a representation of Britain. A red telephone box. You see them sometimes in the countryside. You see them in very historical places or places that have kept the old British culture in the towns, and I think that's just a good thing. I think it looks really good. I think it's just something that's just so representative of Britain, and it's useful. So, telephone box, stay up there, yeah, go up there. Costa coffee, there's Costa, the Starbucks, there's, you know, between the two. Costa, I personally prefer Starbucks, but I'm not a massive fan of coffee places. They're not too bothered about them. Would I have a coffee over a Lucozade Orange? Right now, probably not. Regularly, probably. The Jaffa cakes, I think, are just too high in this list, you know. I'm really not that much of a fan of Jaffa cakes. We'll put that there, right. Walkers, crisps. So Walkers is a make of crisps, okay, because it's British, right. Classic. Just not the best of all crisps. Probably arguably better than Space Raiders, but for what they stand for, I'd say Walkers. Nah, they're all right, aren't they? They're just basic run-of-the-mill crisps. Would I have a packet of crisps over sweets? Depends how I'm feeling, but right now I'm feeling sweets over crisps. Stonehenge, I think. Well, I don't think it's Stonehenge, it's like half of Stonehenge, but Stonehenge, I used to live near Stonehenge and I've been to see it, and it was very pointless. Just some stones in the middle of a field, but that part of the world holds a nice place in my heart because I lived down there when I was younger. I lived near Stonehenge. So can I put it anywhere? It's not banging though, is it? You know what I mean? It's... Would I rather go Stonehenge or Costa? I guess. We'll put it at the top of alright, innit? Stonehenge. Mr. Bean. Mr. Bean. What a programme. Can I say it's better than... The specials of Top Gear are better than Mr. Bean. Mr. Bean is better than a pigeon. What else do I say, really, on this one? This list is just odd. Odd. Oh, it's so odd. Dairy milk. Plain dairy milk. Best of all dairy milk. It's better than a Freddo, but what it represents isn't better than a Freddo. Okay? It's made by the same people, I believe, Cadbury's, but it doesn't represent better than a Freddo. I suppose it does because Cadbury's was a UK-owned company, but Freddo's Cadbury's, so it's fine. I'd rather have it than beans on toast, and I'd rather have I'd rather be sat eating a chocolate bar than going, way. And if everyone went, way, when I dropped my chocolate bar, I'd kind of scuffle up embarrassed. So, yeah, we'll go with the chocolate bar there. Mushy peas, not really for me, to be honest with you. You normally get them fish chips and mushy peas. They're not sure about them. I'm really not that sure about mushy peas. That's about right. Licorice all sorts. Do you know what? I feel like these need to kind of go opposite, right? They're just too expensive, but there. Feel better. Feel better. Because trains are obviously better than a mushy pea. Yeah, okay. Trains are better than these. Them I'd never really choose to have them. What's this? Fat guy with high blood pressure drinking a pint. Who is that? In the bin. Don't know who it is. Not too sure why. Sorry if that's you, by the way. I've just insulted you. You're better than them. And I'd rather be stood talking to you than sat in a queue. And I'd rather stand talking to you than watch Britain's Got Talent. Because you might have talent. Are you better than a vape? I don't know. I can't say you are because I don't know you. Jacket potato. Oh, in the food category again. Is a jacket potato better than beans on toast? Oh, that's tough, you know. Damn. Because you can have beans on a jacket potato. And I think potato's better than toast. Is it? Yeah. See, that's funny. That's banter. I like that. That's pure banter. That's British banter. That's better than a dairy milk. I'd say a jacket potato is better than dairy milk as well. Yep, jacket potato. Peep show. Rubbish. Didn't enjoy it. Terrible. It kind of goes in this category of here. Although, I'm doing Wallace and Gromit in that a disservice, aren't I, by being below them. CBBC. I mean, watched it when I was younger. I remember Arthur. And if you don't know what Arthur is, you'll know the song, because it's, and I say, hey, what a wonderful time today. And I'll get copyrighted for that now, because that was a good rendition. But CBBS, as a grown adult, I suppose it's good for kids when you can have like your cousins and that watching it. It's all right, innit? Yeah, all right. It's better than these. Got better purpose. Nah, is it? No, it's not. No, they can. I'd rather they went to the ice cream van. Doctor Who. Yeah. Okay. There. Go compare, man. Ugh. Ugh. Go compare. What an arsehole he is. He's an arsehole, him. Is he worse than these? No, he's not. Nothing's worse than these. But he is an arsehole. Look at his face, mate. He just looks like an arsehole. He looks like Colin the Caterpillar cake, which I never had. And I just feel like we rave far too much about this flipping caterpillar cake. And it's just not that bloody good, mate. It's a cake that's just really crap and basic. Colin the Caterpillar cake, you're down there in the bin as well. Very British of me. David Bowie, very good music artist, I guess, but he's not really my priorities. I mean, you're better than Jaffa Cakes. David Bowie never thought he'd be in a list in between Jaffa Cakes and Orange Lucozade, did he? I reckon David Bowie never once expected to be in this list. But here you are, David Bowie. You are better than a Jaffa Cake, but you're not quite as good as an Orange Lucozade. Tesco's. My favourite shop out of all the supermarkets in the UK. It's definitely expensive, but it's always been the one that we've shopped at. I love Tesco's. Proper banging. Is it even British? I don't know, but for me, bosh. Now better than a trip to Tesco's, mate. You go to Tesco's, you buy all the stuff you want. Tesco's, where you buy your best clothes. I don't feel like that should be up there. I feel like that should be... Pugsley, mate, you are licking my legs so bad. It's better than Greg's. If I'm here saying that Greg's is better than a telephone box, then I've lost all culture in me. So I can't possibly say Greggs is better than a telephone box. I'm sorry. But I am saying Space Raiders are better than a telephone box. So, yeah. What does that say about me? I don't know. Oh, Wetherspoons, mate. Now, if you're not from the UK, Wetherspoons is a chain of pub. And they do good valued drinks. They're open early until late. I think about 10 o'clock. So you get breakfast. You basically know what you're getting with Wetherspoons in terms of food. It's not the best. It's not the worst. Cheap and cheerful. Staff are always friendly enough. You do get some questionable characters hanging around the Wetherspoons. But that's neither here nor there, really, because it's definitely worth it in terms of the value. Very, 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 very good pub. When you go to a new place, especially when you're from the north, if you go down south, you look for a Wetherspoons because you know you're going to get decent value and you're not going to get your eyes ripped out. So Wetherspoons for me is up there. It's got to be up there. Yeah, I'd rather go to a Wetherspoons than sit and watch the In-Betweens or have a breakfast. This shows well with Cayman's humanity, right? I'd rather go to a Wetherspoons than a castle. Oh, what's happened? What's happened to us? Oh, it says it all. Call the Queen. Now, unfortunately, the Queen is no longer with us. We now have a king. And so I'm going to treat this as monarchy, royal family. Now, a lot of people hate the royal family. A lot of people say, the royal family, what a load of rubbish. They basically, we just pay for them as taxpayers and they do nothing. But my dad was in the army, so I grew up in like a forces environment, and the royal family to me they represent something more than take. And I really like the royal family. I like what they represent. I like how they represent our country, and I like the hope they give a lot of people and everything. So the royal family are in there as Bosch. And I think it would be disrespectful to stick the Queen's head next to an egg. But I don't think it'd be disrespectful to put it next to a cup of tea in the Wetherspoons. So you can sit outside the Wetherspoons with a cup of tea, Lizzie, and that's absolutely fine. Do you know what? Yeah, we're going to put you there. I can see us outside the Wetherspoons having a cup of tea, saying, ooh, what a lovely thing our country has managed to build here. Fantastic. Wish I could have seen that one day, but it's never going to happen. Well, never say never. We don't know what's going to happen in the future. And CEX, God. So it was Granger Games as well around here. CEX is basically, you can take your old games, you can buy secondhand consoles, phones, you could sell phones, stuff like that. Kind of like a pawn shop, really. But you've pretty much got a CEX on every single town high street in the UK. Always that shop that when I'm stood around waiting for my missus, if she's, say, got an appointment or something, it's always that one shop that I'll walk into and have a little browse around, even though I'm not going to buy anything because my Xbox doesn't have a disk drive. But I just like to look around CEX. So for that reason, it's going in proper banging. When I first seen CEX, I thought, nah, it's never going to be anywhere near this, mate. It's such a tacky shop. But when I think about CEX, it's that shop I always go into. CE telephone box. I'd go into a CEX over a Greggs. Depends what I was looking for. If I'm looking for a game, I'm going to CEX. If I'm looking for food, I'm going to Greggs, obviously. If I'm looking for someone to talk to, I'm probably going to go to CEX. If I'm looking for... don't know. I'm probably going to go CEX over Greggs. It's more my thing. Not more British, but it's more my thing. So CEX, you're going up there. Is CEX better than a Freddo? Better than that? Do you know what? A CEX can go right there, in between an Iron Brew and a Freddo. Freddo is going to go up because it just represents too much in terms of time. It's going in Bosch. Not even for its flavour, just purely because It's a talking piece. It's so British. Bloody Freddo. That little frog, mate, he's followed me through my whole life. But that is it. So, if you did enjoy this one, don't forget to hit a like on the episode. This has been everything proper British. So, let me know if your results were different to mine, and let's have a quick look at the community list, see where people were putting stuff. Football wasn't even top. Pints, breakfast, and tea was all top. Football was in the bin. Football's in the bin. Mate, these people need to touch grass. Whoever these people that have been voting on this, you know, for me personally, what the hell's going on? The cat. For me personally, I like to go outside, so football is always going to be up there. These people that voted on this clearly just like to spend all day indoors because they're putting football down there. Come on now. Right, okay, so that is the community list there. Can't say I agree with that. I think that's disgusting. Utterly disgusting that anyone would put football all the way in the bin. But yeah, that is it for me. So thanks very much, everybody, for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye!